All right, time to get back to Blake Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we went to church a lot.
That's true.
A couple times.
Uh-huh.
Got to finally poke around in the basement a bit.
Yeah,
and in the
that was nice.
catacombs. But now I think we have to go have lunch with...
Oh, we're scared right there.
Yeah. We solved this guy's problem. He just needed to learn that giving is nice.
And very popular.
Yes, very popular. That's the big thing. People will remember a philanthropist. Okay, I was going to see if the Ivy and Dara Hunter conversation was still going on.
He's still eavesdropping.
But I forgot he's in the basement now.
Oh, okay.
Blocking my path.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we did finish Scarrett's mystery and Arwa?
Yeah, Hisham.
Her mystery as well.
Yeah.
Last week.
Oh, Sparley.
Yeah.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
I am. In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Ah,
Hi.
Mr. Ward.
Big bowl of
Good to
soup.
speak with you
It was like
again.
bread,
I trust you're
plain.
enjoying your time with us here at the Manor. You will join me for lunch then.
Be fun to just bounce now.
Yeah.
Yes,
No thanks.
thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
He's
Are you a
suspicious.
student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
I lost my brother, Eamon. We were firemen. I stopped after a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds? But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her.
That sounds healthy.
Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the Séance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
I'm not quite sure what the silent dinner entails. but
Yeah.
Apparently it's something spooky with ghosts. Okay. Ooh, work on now. What about you, Varley?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Always. So many people. Wittgenstein was specially invited to the manor. He was. I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss that information with guests.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Certainly.
see. Come on. Wait a second. Oh, I hadn't even gotten into Blake yet. I'm trying to think what we can work on right now. So I think a lot of what we need to get to involves either stuff that's in the basement or like characters who are currently in the basement we can't really talk to.
Yeah.
Marquis, investigate Lake residence, motivation for the seance. And the seance. I assume we need to talk to Seamus to progress this, maybe, or like maybe investigate Seamus's quarters. For Ivy and Victoria, we need to talk to Dara Hunter, I think. Didn't really investigated Saoirse Murphy either. It looks like she had a child at some point. Or at least there was a crib with her last name on it. And we know, like, Varley inquired with, like, a baby that had been given to the Catholic Church at some point. So that's related. Oh boy, he's got a... There's a...
Way out over there.
Yeah. Coventry is seeming very suspicious. But
Yeah.
the next thing we need to do is talk to Master Blake. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do that for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Tour exploring catacombs, but we need to key. Sure. Down. Sure. Okay. Let's go. We have a specific thing for search the laundry. So there must be something in there we haven't discovered or that I missed the first time. Okay, yeah, there was a chemical bench. I remember that. This seems like it's going to be related to some future puzzle. Okay. Thing going on. Lunch. A lot of people in the dining room right now. Not this guy.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing down in the catacombs? Okay, that's something to check out then.
Yeah.
Coventry's still
Plus
in the
that fits on
graveyard.
his schedule.
Yeah. Okay. Still don't know if there's any other entrance to the catacombs than the ballroom.
Yeah.
There might not be, just so you can't get there on the first or the second day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't look like you can get in through the garden.
Ready for a Sinat jump scare.
Yeah. Okay, he's down here.
Yeah.
He was holding that for a second. How's it going, my man?
Father Sinnott, are you lost?
Don't play coy with me, child.
Oh, man.
I saw you come this way last night during the ball. Did you find it? A secret way further down.
Aye, no. I came here following somebody myself. I didn't know of it before. What are you looking for? A way further down to what?
This is not the only secret buried beneath these grounds.
Okay. We have new stuff to talk about. Prior to the catacombs. So as you have me over the proverbial barrel, you might think this very strange, Mr. Ward, but I am searching for something. An entity called an Aeon. You might think of it as an angel of sorts. I believe one resides here on the grounds. Hoping these catacombs will lead me to it. He's being honest. Yeah, we never got to talk to them about all the Gnosticism stuff, so we can do that now. I finally think I understand Gnosticism, Father. Perhaps the topmost layer, child, but I am happy for you. Next comes believing it, then the clarity and freedom that it brings. Time might find a way out. The letter from Saoirse. Believe Miss Murphy wished to speak with you? Well, then she should do so. I am ready to receive her. But I do not think she will ever be ready to come. On this note outside your door, Father, does it mean anything to you? I'm afraid I cannot make much out of it. Hopefully, whoever sent it will follow up by more comprehensible means. Okay, maybe Saoirse's also a little literate, maybe?
Illiterate, yeah.
She's so roll out. I found these symbols. I was wondering if you knew what they might mean. These are alchemical symbols used in theory to unlock the fundamental nature of the universe.
Oh.
The Black Iron Prison. Tell me about the Black Iron Prison. All of this life is the prison. This realm filled with material trinkets and lurid flesh built to distract us from the truth, from enlightenment. Hell is real, Mr. Ward, and we are in it. I've discovered a Gnostic Bible, Father. Do you know what that means? Did you know? Gnosticism is an old branch of Christianity. It bears many similarities, but its faithful believe they know the true nature of reality. To hope that the knowing of that truth will allow them to find a way to enter the kingdom of heaven, the true kingdom of heaven. Can you tell me about aeons? They're in flux.
Yeah.
Aeons. The closest thing you likely know is an angel. On many levels, they're similar. Beings of creation sent by Monad, God, to build the universe. On this map of the catacombs underneath the manor. Did you know? Might I see it? Seems self-contained, only 2 entrances, both that connect to the greater grounds. No hidden ways out of there. I had hoped one path at least led to a wider complex. Thank you for showing me this, my child. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. What do you think of the ball, Father? You were at the ball last night, Father? I was. I assume you too ingested whatever we were given. I did, but not knowingly. We save your confessions. You saw them? The pretense was dropped. We saw through this black iron prison and saw reality for the hell it really is. Would that they understood what we've witnessed. Then we could all turn our efforts to freeing ourselves. Alas for them, it was all party games, and so they remain lost. Okay. maybe slightly related. Talked with the cook, Miss Murphy. Every confession seems as though she has something to ask of me, and yet she does not. She seems as if she is missing a part of her soul. But this guy, I can't tell if he's being literal or metaphoric there.
Yeah.
Himself. Think about yourself, Father. What could you want to know other than I am a priest? Do you want a list of hobbies? Are you the local priest? I am not. If I were, things would be different here. My parish is in Belmullet, a few days' walk north of here. Did you walk here? I did.
Oh.
Wow. In his state, that surprises me. If it were a good enough way for the Lord to get around, it would do me too. Task at hand requires dedication, persistence, sacrifice, and clarity. Walk here helped me hone my mental fortitude. Okay. Do you know much about the Marquis? I know some. Before coming here, I spoke with my Protestant counterpart, Reverend Campbell. Oh yeah, there was like a new Protestant reverend we saw yesterday.
Yeah, during the church service.
Get a chance to like talk to him, all the due diligence and all that. You mentioned the Marquis has changed in the years since his wife's passing. Not an uncommon thing. Grief can make a man do strange things, and the Marquis largely shut himself off from the world. As an ardent churchgoer, he rarely attends service now, so closed off all his wife's charitable donations. Of course, he has invited many heathens to his land to challenge God's order and allow them to speak with the dead. He's fallen a long way from the man Mary married. I think we already talked about Seamus. That was the other. Okay. We never talked about Dean. I doubt he knows her, though. Talked with Miss Dean recently. Not at all. She's one of the guests I have not yet met. Okay. Everyone else seems to have their little histories with her. Okay, that might do it for
Take
now.
my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
It's definitely an interesting guy.
Yeah.
This was where we met Dooley and McQueen.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
This is where I think we need to get into to get the Blackwell material for Cloud and Lau. There's a weird symbol here, but I can't draw on it yet. The other way out is here. Can't interact with the door to get back in. And I think I checked the statue and it just gave me a description. Looks like some other thing to trigger. That's fine then. I think I can probably get back to the laundry room if I want to look around there a bit more. Which would be the Hunter and Seamus are like right here. So you might be able to get to like this area. But I don't know if I actually have access to there yet. Like if I go to the West Tower. Those are this way.
Quick save.
Before we start our stealth section. I'm sure it's just like Ocarina of Time and they just kick you out to the basement, but never be too sure. I don't want to get everyone killed at the seance again.
Yes.
Okay, this is the laundry. Okay. Orders, seems like it'll be important for something eventually. It was over here.
Okay. So Bridget's cross thing.
Yeah. Clothes aren't worth examining. Something with a sink. Thanks for washing the clothes. Laundry must be no small feat with all these guests. Contraptions for drying and pressing with clothes. Okay. There were like trash cans. Sometimes there's stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's like under these shelves I can look at. Put aside for laundry. Everything in here just seems to do with laundry. What happened to esoteric mysteries?
Yeah.
I think my friends are out here. Someone on the other side. What do you think they'd do if I just popped out of the laundry room? They'd buy that I just got lost.
What you should do is take one of the sheets and
Pretend to be a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of ghosts here. That's one more. Ironing board on its last legs. Iron's warm to the oh no, someone was here. I'll be back any minute. Super interesting as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I don't want to look through all these clothes. Clothes usually don't mean.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something with like the chemicals eventually I'll have to work with. Okay. Across here. This was the storeroom.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go further down this way, I think. Or maybe I could, and they're just boxes before I got to anything interesting. There's something up here, but I don't know if I can do that inside of the boys. It's a great buddy cop duo down there. Okay, I must have looked at these earlier. Search the men's dormitory. Dormitory key. Search the sleeping quarters. Can't hear anything. Alright.
Okay.
Don't have a ton of time.
Yeah.
But if this is somewhere you can search, we might be able to get back at 2. I don't think there's an event at 2.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's my
So-
shift around.
These are addressed to Mr. Hunter. One seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word. Warns Mr. Hunter that she is visiting soon. Number of letters from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter. They are not formal in nature. In fact, they're quite familiar and affectionate. They had a close bond before this event. Okay. Something down there. Scrap of paper. You see those 6 symbols on it, but some of them scratched out in frustration. See the spiral symbol here. Mr. Hunter must be experiencing the dreams as well. Okay. We know he has some magical ability from previous stuff.
Uh-huh.
Carmilla by Sheridan LaFano. Okay. Boots.
Larger than
okay.
average. Okay.
Magic book. Book of incantations from the Horseman's Word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. Charm is made and inserted into the recipient's chimney. Is this something he's done? Okay, we did find that in Dean's room.
Yeah.
Okay. Some brandy. I love good quality brandy. Oh, I stole it. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Declan, do you have a problem?
Yeah.
There's something we need to talk about? I didn't want to get into stereotypes.
Yeah.
Something in his quarters for us to find. What else counts as his quarters? We got his trunk, his bed. Okay, we hadn't gotten this note. Note from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter that indicates she believes Miss Dean is attacking her psychically. You'll do something about this. I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Dara? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me. I thought it would be a relief to lose the sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I'm more petrified than ever. Something's to go wrong. I won't know until it's too late. Please, Dara, you have to stop her, by any means. This is why Mr. Hunter put that charm in Miss Dean's room. It's to carry a great deal for Miss McLeod. Okay, we got...
Okay.
This is now. Do something. I'm guessing to text something harm. Oh my God. Bind horses.
Yes.
Dean, I guess. What happened here?
Mr. Hunter placed
Mr. Ward's own scroll of truth.
just before she went missing.
He is a truth meister.
It's true. Yes, he is a truth meister.
Dreaming of a Declan Ward, Ricky Rock Show team-up game.
Oh, I'd be so excited.
Okay. Confront unlocked. Let's go confront him right now.
Yes, that'd be a great
That'll go
idea.
great. Okay.
Got 9 minutes.
Yeah,
here.
we can rifle a bit probably, but I don't know. This is the only other bed that looks like it has a lot of stuff in
Yeah.
it, so I'm guessing this is maybe Seamus.
Seamus, yeah. Oh, Gnostic Bible there.
Oh, yep. Bible. No, wait. This is no ordinary Bible. It's a Gnostic
Oh,
Bible.
okay, so
Whatever
maybe
that
Seamus
means.
is also Gnostic.
Yeah. He apparently has some connection to it. So
To Synod, yeah.
let's make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. You need to look elsewhere for an overview of the faith. Okay. Sketching materials. Still some other art materials.
Travel plans.
Map of Europe with some locations marked on it. Okay.
So it's definitely
Books.
Seamus's uniform.
Yeah. Travelogues and other guides to Europe. From this on the map, it seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. Who's...
Average sized.
Okay, so he's... Oh, another scrap of paper.
Yeah, more of those same symbols.
Burned piece of paper must have fallen from the stove. It says, "Why can't I remember? I have to protect that poor lass, my baby." Then, what? I don't have a baby. It's a line of symbols, but some of them are lost to the charring. Okay.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
lockbox.
Now let's do this after too. But
Yeah.
there's something here.
Handkerchief.
It's just a handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it.
Ooh.
Does Mr. Doyle have this under his pillow? Seamus. You doing some creepy stuff here?
Well, I assume this is a point in history where body pillows hadn't been
Yeah.
invented, so they had to do with just a handkerchief.
There's...
So the Virgin Mary.
I expect this was placed here by the maid. Good bet. Okay. See if we can get up here. Oh, a book. If I look at it, it'll tick the hour over.
Yeah.
So let's be safe.
Okay, so you can get down there from that door as
Yeah.
well. Since you have the key now.
Yes, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Varley about something.
About something you name. He loves
May I
that sort
do,
of.
sir?
He just loves to gab.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be such good friends after this is over.
Yeah.
Talked about. How long have you worked for Marquis Blake? The manor opened as a hotel in 1870. I came here as a young man and worked as a kitchen hand, then a porter. Eventually, I became the manager. My grandfather had worked here as staff for the Blake family decades earlier and pushed me this way. It was, and still is, one of the only secure jobs in the area. Okay.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Certainly.
Delivery, final hour.
I should investigate the basement soon. It seems a large space, and leaving it much longer could mean that I run out of time before the seance begins.
Okay, let's see if we can get... Oh, not this way. Farley's scampered off. Center. In front. Okay, let's go to the map.
A couple people in the ballroom.
Yeah. It's like, Joyce and Ronan. Or Murphy. I keep calling her Saoirse Ronan because of the actress.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that many Saoirse Ronan movies. Why? She's in my brain. This feels like something we can eavesdrop on, so I'm gonna go check.
Uh-huh.
Teaching me magic, too.
She's teaching you what? That little witch? Lord bless and protect me. If I had known Miss Dean was a bride of Satan and corrupting you too, I should have done things differently.
It's only magic. To give me a better way in life.
Saoirse Murphy, you stay your tongue. After all the Marquess did in letting you stay, you bring that into the house.
Me! He's the one who brought it. He and his friend. We had no say. I'm just making the best of it. The Marquis did nothing for me, but let my child be taken, which I could have stopped. If I knew half of what these people know.
That's the devil tempting you, child.
More than the Lord's ever done for me.
My, that's not gonna go over well.
Yeah.
Expected a slap or something. Saoirse Murphy learning magic. Okay. Interesting wrinkle. Okay. Garrett's in the library.
Oh god, he's gonna burn the other chair.
Yep. Just can't trust him.
Quick set.
Okay, so they've shifted around in the basement.
Maybe you can't listen
Yeah.
through that door. You can only enter.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
They're still there.
Yeah.
You can finish going through stuff in there.
Yeah. This is a big thing here.
Yeah.
Strange box. I recognize the symbol on top from somewhere.
Definitely across the symbol.
What do the other symbols mean? What if I can get it open? Let's do... This one at least looks like an alchemical symbol, so it might be
Yeah.
related to symbols Annette was talking about. Anything on Seamus's mind map. Okay, yeah, there's Father Senate's sequence.
Okay.
Yeah. So like bullseye, 5 little bullseyes. That vaguely reminds me of Prince's symbol from back in the day. Then 2 more bullseyes. Letters. Pile of letters to Mr. Doyle. The more recent ones have gone unopened. They are from Father Sinnott and seem to be urging Doyle to finish his work here as quickly as possible. Found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests, so I may free us all from the Black Iron Prison.
All right.
Okay. A lot of stuff there. Okay. Okay, there's still something to investigate here. We also need to investigate the burnt symbols we found.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't open the nightstand.
Yeah, again, the bottom drawer is kind of hard to see.
It says Susan making maps of the grounds. Okay. Real sketches. Okay. That's okay. If we can do anything else with Annette now. I think he might still be in the catacombs. Okay. So there's still a connection between Father Sinnott and Mr. Doyle.
Mm-hmm.
So we could talk to
Yeah,
him
you
about
might have
that.
to talk to one of them.
Can't talk to Seamus right now. I
That's
think
true. Yeah, he's
Sinnott's
talking to him.
might still be
Yeah,
down in the
yeah. I
catacombs.
guess we can check the map.
I did want to see if we can get down into the other basement hall through the west tower.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that we know where Joyce and Murphy are, and we know where Doyle and Hunter are. And Varley's probably in the lobby. That's the
Yeah.
library, not the lobby. So check his timetable. It doesn't say where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here. So we'll quick save.
Mr. Ward.
Mr. Ward. Okay. So normal statue. Okay. And we're right here.
Okay.
I think there should be boxes blocking.
Yeah.
on the side
Okay.
there. Long as like Varley's not like right around the corner.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we got Manor's first. Can't hear anything.
Okay.
So we got a wine cellar.
Okay. There's...
We got servants' hall.
Okay.
Storms.
Okay.
Okay.
Lots of place to investigate.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
maybe not. It looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Okay. The basement key doesn't get me everywhere, but it does get me into the wine cellar.
A lot of bars. A lot of
Yeah.
barred chambers for wine.
I mean, look what Declan's like. The first bottle of liquor he sees and he lifts it. So
That's true.
It's a good thing they're keeping us all locked up.
Yeah. That's true. Declan's a lightweight.
Yeah. This is one cask.
Yeah.
Interactable.
What is
Full of wine, I'm sure. Or perhaps it's beer. Suspicious. Okay. There's a keg.
we can use that keg.
Yeah. Tapped barrel. Okay. Logbook. Logbook of inventory. Which casks have been opened and when. Okay. We need to solve the wine and or beer puzzle.
Yes.
Yep. In the list. Got to the vintages kept here. Oh, that's going in evidence.
Alright.
Oh, and a combination lock.
Okay.
Okay, one of those wines is the combination.
Yeah.
It's combinations. I wonder. Yeah, it's 4 digits. It's
Mhm.
what I was
So
assuming.
just be a year.
Yeah. Okay. Dear Bastardo. Chateau Lafitte. Chateau Sutherat. Check the other. Just in case there's a clue somewhere else for this.
Mhm.
I don't want to just waste time punching years
Doing
in.
wines.
Yeah, it feels against the spirit of the.
Okay, got a piano. There's another cross on the wall to the left above the piano.
Yeah, St. Bridget,
St. Bridget,
showing
yeah.
up everywhere. Piano. Lid seems to be rusted shut. State Senate's piano would be able to carry it. Okay, so there's no cursed Egyptian jar in this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, just open them all at once.
Yeah. Okay, staff rota. This is the staff's rota for the next few days. Part of their movements in my times table. Okay, maybe now we know where Barley is. Nope.
Okay.
Maybe he's hanging out in the catacombs with
Yeah.
Father Senate. Okay, just some towels.
Fireplace.
Yeah. Alright, so it's work cut out for it. I'll be heating a room this big. Anything here of note? Wood varnish isn't going to help me. Oh! Foreshadowing the wood varnish puzzle.
Oh no.
Meal. Newspaper. Lord. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry and what needs to be used up by the end of the month. Okay. Notice board. Okay. Start with the calendar with the strange child. Calendar from a local business. Advertisement for a local dance happening next week. A note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the ball. Seems not everyone is pulling their weight down here. You can just say Seamus.
Yeah.
List. It's the local tradesman addresses in case of repairs. Strange note. I wonder what it means. I'll make a record of it.
Line.
Yeah. I think it's something backwards because the A is capitalized. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best if I move on. I'll push my luck by being in here any longer. Okay.
Apostle wine?
I think that was one of them.
But wine is spelled in like a weird German way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
can't
you
get
get a key
in
for that too.
Yeah. It's the wine. 1787. Andre. Okay, here's the wine list. Examine that though. Yeah, 1787. Do you think since it's backwards, the year also has to go in backwards?
That's a good idea. So 78.
Yeah.
71. Nice.
Nope.
I see it. I saw a key hanging on the wall.
Okay.
Just above the desk.
This place is the Manor, all struck off. Somebody looking for something. Okay, key. A small key. Small enough to go unmissed, one would hope. The label says manager's
Here you go.
quarters. Okay. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best to move on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like once I find everything...
The door's all shut on themselves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
It seems like once I find everything, it gives me a you should leave
A little
message.
prompt, yeah. That's good.
Before we search the manager's quarters, take a bath.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Double check that Varley's not in here. Can't hear anything. A little stiff, but the key fits. Okay. It's a little nicer than the men's dorm. But I guess he is the manager. Okay.
Oh, another one of these
Yeah.
paper symbols.
Torn piece of paper. A sequence of symbols on it. Some are blotted out by spilt ink. Ring says, "Where can we get the money to keep going? Why can't I remember? And to protect the poor lass. Lass? What lass? Where did my mind go?" There's an extra bed frame in here, but mattress. There. There. Drawers. You reading? Third in the series, apparently. Like dry reading to me. You just panned through it for a minute.
Declan being catty about literature.
Yeah. Shelf books. Research. Collection of notes on guest movements and interactions, mostly focused on Miss Dean. Where did she go? Is written alongside them.
Where did she go?
Seems like Mr. Varley doesn't believe she left in the middle of the night after all. Books. Sorts of books from cooking and housekeeping to an almanac from 10 years ago. Quite the collection, to be sure, but there's nothing that stands out to me as useful. Okay. Nightstand. I think it's there. Clock. Oh, 37, 22, 34. We might be able to finally get into the safe from the first day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's a safe in his office that we can get into. Seems like everything. Okay. So the safe code was the last thing to get. Laundry, women's dorm, did the same. Is this also everything we need from Barley's quarters? Yeah. What's in the safe? Okay.
Yeah, we need to...
Yeah, we need to get in there when he's not there.
Yeah, we need to locate where he is.
He might be right now.
And I guess we still need the key to the women's dorm.
Yeah. And I think there's, like... at least something here and something here we haven't been able to get into.
East Tower, okay.
Yeah. We haven't seen the kitchen basement at all.
Oh, okay.
That should be somewhere down here.
Yeah.
I don't think East Tower is going to be a great avenue for exploration.
Yeah, until the next hour, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm glad we explored what we could before that.
Yeah. Who knows how basement access is gonna go. Ballroom.
Okay.
What's that combination?
Maybe in an emergency, you can climb through the window again.
Yeah. 37, 22, 34. You have Miss Montemoni's contract for the Séance. For a week's work, she has been paid £3,000. Further 2,000 to be paid should the Séance be a success. A staggering sum, even if nothing comes of the event. Wonder she's come here. Okay. A lot of papers, mostly letters, invoices, accounts, and calculations, it seems. Doesn't look good. The manor seems to be on the brink of closure. Seems like the Marquess is betting everything on this Séance. He's even pulled all his wife's charitable efforts to focus the money here. Strange way to honor her legacy. Okay, we've got
hypothesis for Varley.
Okay. Conceal, expose, stop, protect. I think this is protect. Oh. Oh. Protect the manor from...
Be a conceal Miss Dean's disappearance.
Okay. Yeah, he was researching her. And he did, it seemed like Ward was suspecting that he actually knew she was missing and hadn't just left in the night. I thought it was going to be something involving the Séance, but I couldn't find a word for it. I know what happened here. Okay.
Mr. Varley is covering up Miss Dean's disappearance. I should find and confront him about this.
Okay. It's letters from the guests making requests at the hotel for the duration of their stay. Oh, I was hoping we'd get some like fun character details. Requesting gramophone records for the rooms, for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. Okay. Complaint letter. Letter complaining about the housekeeper and her over-familiarity and curiosity. Okay. Caitlin Joyce, written complaint. All right, let's get out of the window for old time's sake. Hopefully no one's out there.
It'd be funny if you somehow got caught from climbing out the window.
Yeah, it would be. All right, we need to find Varley. And if we can't find him, we need to find some way to kill time. Not at the lobby desk, and he's not in his office. There's Barbosa and Dr. Callahan.
He already took her picture with her ancestor.
I thought we could maybe eavesdrop on them, but I guess they're not talking, they're just basking in each other's presence. Okay, so yeah, we've got 2 confrontations and 3 actions now.
Okay.
So we need to confront Varley and Hunter.
And Hunter, that's right.
And the actions are Dupre, McLeod, and Lau, I think. Where are you, Vincent? It's good we got that now because he'll be in his office later. But we might not be able to find him, unfortunately. Let's see.
I just tried ringing the bell at the front desk.
Oh, that might work, yeah. You might just appear. No, he's been out.
I assume that
back
was...
here a few times. Yep.
Oh,
That's
there
him.
he is. Yeah, that's...
It's these two now. Always chatting
There are
about
ghosts
something.
in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Good call. But you, Mr.
May I
Ward.
be of service, Mr. Ward?
Front.
Yes.
Yes.
I regret to say it, but you're right.
I love that everyone's so forthright once
Don't get me
you
wrong,
confront
I
them.
am concerned for Miss Dean, but I have done what I can, and still cannot find her.
Sir, you have not done what you could. You hid her disappearance. If you'd alerted the police, then a proper search of this place could have been undertaken. Something may well have happened, or happened to her yet, because of your meddling.
Grumbly.
You're right, of course. This place, this hotel, it's not just a business. For the staff, it is our home. This seance, the Marquess's obsession, and the money spent. We need this event to go well, or we are homeless. And if Miss Dean's situation had gotten out, we would most assuredly be in trouble. But there might be another way. One that frees us from the fate of this seance. You see, there are rumors of treasure somewhere on the estate. A cache of gold from the mid to late 1600s. Grania, the wife of the original Marquess Edward Blake, she did not choose to be with him. She had hoarded a sum of money, intending to use it to escape her husband. She stabbed him in his sleep, but he awoke and managed to live long enough to kill her. They died together, and the treasure has not since been found. If that's true, and that stash of gold is somewhere on the grounds, then finding it might just be enough to save the hotel. I've had no luck, obviously, but you might be able to find
I am
it.
good at snooping.
It's certainly possible. If that will stop you from hindering this investigation, then I will see if I can help.
Take this. It was found in what remained of the lady's personal belongings, but I've never discovered what it unlocks. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay. Old rusty key.
Okay. I assume that's not the key for the ladies' dorm.
Probably not.
Maybe something in the catacombs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
It
the
is links
symbol.
to the symbol.
Yeah,
though.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
I guess if you find the treasure, I guess you could use it to save the manor, but I guess you could also take it to the casino.
Yeah. We could save 2 manors.
Yeah,
if we're lucky.
exactly.
Okay. The ladies. Should probably talk with, actually both of them, but I want to talk with Murphy. I feel like we haven't learned much about her, at least directly. We know more about her now. We could probably.
I wonder if Sidnet's still down here.
Yeah. I think he was there from like 1 to 3.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
So we could also, for this, talk with him about what we found. And
Oh yeah, with Seamus, yeah.
Riley's key bears a symbol that matches the one on the store. I wonder. And we were thinking maybe this might have been the door Eamon was behind when we were drugged, so watch out. Oh, I see a big chest. Careful, it might be a mimic.
Yeah. Which way's the chain facing?
Yeah.
There's some doubloons there.
Sure are. Just packed tightly with jewelry and other valuables. Yeah, Mr. Varley will want to see this.
Oh, we're gonna teleport. Oh, you just pick up the chest.
Yeah. The next Hunter's alcohol.
Yeah. And go talk to Cinna while carrying a big chest in arms.
Hey, Father. Something for the poor orphans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, those
down
doors
here.
are going to turn next to him.
Still being normal down here? Yep, as normal as it ever gets with you.
Yes.
Yes, my child.
Do you know Mr. Doyle outside of this event, this place? An odd question. What makes you ask that, I wonder? Seamus was part of my flock. Came here for work and eventually removed himself from the church. So our correspondence slowed, then stopped. It is his life, his choice. Okay.
So he either was Catholic or was Gnostic.
Yeah, I'm guessing Gnostic because of the Bible, but we'd probably have to
that's true.
talk with him about that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask him what he thinks of the lesbians, but don't want to out anyone. So
Yeah.
I'll skip that.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
I don't know what the Gnostic view is on homosexuality and how it compares to Catholicism, but he did talk about sins of the flesh or something. So
That's true, yeah.
assuming still not a big fan.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, paying no attention to that.
Sir?
I can't talk about the crew.
Yeah, you
Kinda
can't.
looks
That's
like I thought
strange.
I could.
Talk to her about the catacombs.
Yeah. You burned your hands? It's alright, sir. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it. Ain't that the way? Signed by Olivia Darcy.
Oh.
Busy, miss? You seem as your mind might be somewhere else. Sorry about that, sir. Had a hard time asking to stick around all day. I have a hard time asking. Oh, that's alright, miss. I was worried that I might be making you uncomfortable. No, sir. I'm not lying about the hallways, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. Looks like someone was hoping to ask Father Sinnott for help. Oh, just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. Where'd you say it was? Such a stupid idea. Okay. Forgive me for prying, but it seems as though you're trying to speak with Father Sinnott. Something you'd hope to ask him. Nothing that wouldn't be better left unasked, sir. Okay, I don't remember. Miss Dean. Oh, this was the drawing we found in Dupre's room. Okay.
Oh yeah, because Dupre's whole partner looked like Dean.
Been some complaints about Miss Joyce's conduct, miss? Really? Oh, she don't deserve it, sir. That breaks my heart. You won't tell her, will you? All that kindness to be treated so poorly. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised we can't. Just not ready to pry into that yet.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Okay. Gonna take my treasure over to
I forgot you were.
Yeah, I'm just holding a big chest of money. I am going to go to the lobby and ring the bell because I am curious to see what happens.
My teleport.
Yeah. It works.
Yep,
You can
nice.
hear it anywhere.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Discuss treasure.
Just slam the chest around the counter.
You were right about that lost cash.
Let's discuss this further in my office.
A place I've never been.
Yes. Oh, maybe you just took a coin.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Believe it. I'd hoped it really existed, of course, but I owe you a great debt, Mr. Ward.
I wouldn't want to put another one
Or maybe
on you.
he's just giving Varley
think
one
you've had
coin
your
and
fair
saving the rest for himself.
I believe you've been given the blessings of the woman who hid the money too. I think now you just need to put it to good use.
I most certainly will. Thank you, sincerely.
And, Mr. Varley,
Sir?
never risk another guest's life. Not for any reason. Because I will find out. And I will have this place shut down.
Understood.
Okay.
Now, if you would excuse me, I have plans to make. Perhaps I best work while the séance happens, to take advantage of the Marquess being distracted. Everything should be in order already anyway.
Okay. We'll be attending the seance.
All right.
All right. We're almost to that second
Yeah.
break point. Okay. Gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. Check my notes. We can eliminate Dara Hunter because his shoes are just too big.
Yes.
Could never murder anyone with shoes that large. Or I guess not murder, but kidnap.
You know what they say about people with large shoe sizes? They're not murderers.
Yes. Boots are quite large. Okay.
I wonder if they're like Shaquille O'Neal sized boots.
Kind of interesting. We still haven't really found anything to eliminate her.
Uh-huh.
Something I can. She is Catholic. She has medium shoes. She uses magic. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't really have any evidence that she knows the grounds. And she doesn't seem like she's been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, the only other great suspects we have are like the staff and then Coventry.
Yeah.
There's definitely something up with him. The kid.
Yeah.
I can only her because apparently the kidnapper's not in mourning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 'cause Miles Morning, her husband.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go find some people to bother until 3 o'clock. Nope. Sure is. Laundry, women's dormitory, and what do the symbols mean? We've got 3 sets of symbols so far.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have the full sequence between all we've got. We might.
Mm-hmm.
There's a box down.
We already got that lockbox open.
Yeah. Seems like a different set of symbols. Alright. So this one we have, I think, 6 and like 2 and 3 maybe, or 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Since, I guess 3, 4, 5 is covered, and then 6. Assuming these are all the same sequence, but I guess we might. This is 1, 2.
1, 2,
Yeah.
and 5, maybe.
Yeah. Two, 3, 5.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen 4 as far as I can tell.
Okay.
We might find, unless it's like we're just reading the placement off since we can't see the full. Okay. I'm just thinking about going to bother. This is Joyce. Yeah. Bothering staff is probably what I'm going to be doing until 3.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Overhearing there have been some complaints about you, Mrs. Joyce. I'm sorry. Well, good. If this lot were pleased with me, I wouldn't be a very good Catholic. Still, is there anyone you can imagine going out of their way to do such a thing? Ha! Who wouldn't? It all comes down to that Mantovani, though, sir. Mark my words. Doesn't matter which monkey squealed, they're all a part of her circus. Someone's been putting St. Bridget's crosses around the manor. That'd be myself, sir. You know, they protect against flames. I thought we could all use some protection, I suppose. Okay. Seems Miss Murphy is rather eager to discuss something with Father Sinnott. Do you know? I haven't a clue about that, sir, but he is a priest, a spiritual teacher of sorts now. Perfectly normal for us to ask him all manner of things, I'm sure. Of course, you sought guidance from him as well, then? That's between me and the Lord, sir. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have taken to self-medicating. Oh, that. Don't you worry, sir. I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart, I promise you. Just needs a little guidance.
He just needs out of the Black Iron prison.
Yes. At least he has Father Sinnott to help him along. Always together recently, them two. I'm sure it'll do Seamus some good. This note, Mrs. Joyce, but I can't make head nor tail of it. Is that a note from... It's her handwriting, isn't it? Oh, goodness, sir, I haven't a clue what it says. The scroll is too messy. Far too messy, yes. Ask about the finances. Well, I think we have this pretty cleared out.
Yeah.
So that just holds. Good. Takes more money than you'd think to keep a place like this running. Certainly, it's no easy task. As it turns out, seances are expensive things to host. I don't know what Marquis Blake was thinking. Let's stress on poor Mr. Varley. Sure, they paid that Mantovani a fortune, too. Okay. I do want to know more about Mary prior to her time here. Could you tell me about Marchioness Blake? Oh, God rest her soul. She was a good woman, Mr. Ward. Gone from us too soon. Marquess just hasn't been the same since her passing. He idolized that woman. And poor young Walter. That's good. Not everyone. That whenever you can't bring up something like this with everyone, it does make me a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, famous Fia. Dara Saoirse. Okay. Bet she has an opinion about the ball.
Yeah.
Can't imagine you host many parties like that maxed ball here. How Marquis Blake allowed it, I'm sure I don't know. I'll speak no more of it, sir, please. Shameful behavior. Okay. It was pretty shameful.
Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Sir?
Probably ask him about Walter, too. Do you remember what the lady of the house was like before? We didn't speak much, sir. Not socially, I mean. But she was kind to her boy and made the Marquis happy. Okay. spend much time with the young master? Sir. We work on our words together, but in truth, he helps me more often than I help him. I can just about read, sir. Only small words, enough to get by. I'm learning to write alongside the master. It was Mrs. Joyce's idea that we could help one another. I don't think he tells his father mind. Might be part of why I've been let stay. Bless him. Okay. Interesting. You find it working for Marquis Blake? We don't speak much, sir. He's given me a home, I suppose. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Oh, all right, sir.
Ask her about Walter, too.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
You're correct in thinking the Marquis has a son? Yes, sir, but he's a quiet boy. He keeps his room when there's guests in the manor. And that way since the accident. Probably the same before, but that was a while back, and he was younger then. He was hiding then, too, just in his mother's petticoat. I don't really recall. He missed her something awful, the poor lad. But he's a sweet boy. Sometimes you forget he's the young master and not family of your own. You find working for Marquis Blake. Oh, sir, I'd like it a lot better if he hadn't decided to host this wretched séance. I know he misses his wife, but this just doesn't seem like the right way to honor her memory. Okay. Spoken Miss Dean. Me? Oh, well, I don't know her, of course. It's her first time coming to the hotel. She seems like such a sweet girl.
Oh.
It's a sin we've allowed her to be at this ungodly thing. She's just a good girl who fell in with the wrong crowd, sir. Mark my words. I've got a smell for these things. A little quiet time with God is all she needs.
Yeah.
Have you locked her up somewhere so she has quiet time with
Yes.
God? Maybe that would make her think twice about going into Mr. Coventry's room every other day. Okay.
Interesting.
That might be why we found the amulet where we did.
Yeah.
But there's definitely more going on. Do you find working with Miss Murphy? Oh, such a sweet girl. So much sadness in her short life. Too curious for her own good, though. I worry seeing her wandering around with these heathens and her eager to fill a hole in her heart. Okay.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Staff seem quite fond of the young master.
Standing around.
That's strange. So we can only talk with the two Blakes. It's the two Blakes. I don't know if Mr. Blake is in an accessible location now.
Yeah.
Blake. I guess I'll be in the drawing room later, so we can potentially talk to him if we really wanted to. Gotta be. Yeah, we heard Saoirse might be learning magic. Maybe from Miss Dean, it looks like. Trying to find the Mary Blake piece of evidence, but there's so much to scroll through.
Yeah.
These. This maybe. This is all the way down. It's- Okay, that's under observation. We can do that. So Seamus, Sophia, Dara. We can talk to Fia. I think she's still out in the
Hedge maze, yeah.
But Seamus and Dara are still
Mm-hmm.
arguing in the basement about boxes. Here's doing something again.
May I be of...
Okay, we already talked to him about Mary. Okay.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Nice to get back out to the hedge maze. I haven't spent a lot of time there on day 3, and it is where a lot of spooky business happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the hell he's doing reading still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's with Dupre now.
Mm.
There will not be any sound, mind you. It's more like looking through a mirror.
Of course, I understand. I don't mind that. It'll be good just to see them.
You have to concentrate. Let your mind go quiet and focus on who you want to see. Yes, exactly like that. Who is that? Your mother?
My aunt. And my nephew beside her.
They look well. And they're all the way in Louisiana.
They are. The journey is a long one. It's been a while since I've seen them, and a while more until I can see them again.
Of course. It's such a long way. I don't envy you, being so far from home.
It is different here, and a little lonely. But it's not without good company. If I think of someone else, will we see them?
If you focus well enough, give it a try. Oh, look at that. You're a natural.
He's good at this supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Never did ask her about this one. Okay. This on the grounds. What do you make of it? Look at that. I'd imagine you found it in a chimney or under some floorboards. While you're poking around hard to reach places is your own business, Declan. It's a simple charm. It needs to be close to the person it's targeting. Looks like it's meant to bind a magic user, stop them from moving or hurting another person, that sort of thing. Okay. What can you tell me about Marchioness Blake? Mary, I can tell you she didn't care much for that title. We only spoke a few times. She had trouble conceiving, so she came to me under the dead of night for some alternative
Oh,
help.
interesting.
Marcus wouldn't have liked that sort of thing then. Funny how death changes us. I never heard much of how it turned out, but the boy's on the walls, so it must have worked. Not that I doubted it would, mind you. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ask about that boy. You know young Walter Blake? Well, I've heard of him. Everyone local has. I'd hoped I'd get a good look at him while I was here, but he really does stick to the shadows, doesn't he? Let's go to Saoirse. Met Miss Murphy. Aw, Declan, my poor heart. Our society is broken in so many ways, and it has failed this young woman in all of them.
Oh, gosh.
Good lord. If I could do something for the poor thing, I would. She's trying to learn magic.
Yeah.
Dara. Another kind of folksy. Happen to know Mr. Hunter. Made it my business to get to know all the staff. Best source of information in a place like this. Better company, too. Mr. Hunter is a fine, strong gentleman, though I can't say I've noticed a hem. Okay. Ask her about one of the Irish folklore stuff. Do you know that Miss Dean hails from a powerful Milesian bloodline? That's what I've been hearing, at least. Does she now? That little... No wonder she... Oh, I've no time to spend on bitterness, Declan. I'll hope she miraculously puts it to good use and leave it at that. Are you familiar with this book, Miss Callahan? Not, and I absolutely don't want to be. Whatever those sigils open or close, I want no part of it. Is that what they say? Yes, one opens and the other closes. What? I cannot say, but it's old, powerful, and not for trifling with.
Okay.
Right. Can you tell me about Milesians? That's the race of man who came to this island and battled the gods for the right to stay. Funny, we first fought them, then we worshipped them, then we largely forgot. Like that more than worshipping the god that we all lost to in the end, myself. Rory is talking more about this at 3 today, you know. Could do worse than go to that for more. Okay, and that's in 2 minutes.
Yep.
Right. What do you make of these? They look like components for a spell or a charm of some kind to me. For a charm indeed, Declan. But for good or ill, I couldn't say. Either way, simple magic could be very powerful in the right hands.
Yeah.
Tell me about the goddess Brid. Well, it's the Kela, it's the winter. They say Brid is the summer. One of the fairest and most loved goddesses. It's said that when her son was killed by Gwivne, that she keened the first keening. All the keening since is her sharing that sorrow with mortal kind and knowing their pain of loss. Interesting. We can look up keening now.
Yeah.
This related to
You take care now,
Gwivne,
Declan.
who
Don't
might
forget
be
to get a
around.
bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Alright. Mythology in the drawing room.
All right.
Let's go check that out. It's gotten darker.
Yeah. Only 3 p.m.?
Yeah. It's dark early this time of year in this part of the country.
Mm-hmm. Montavani's still out
Yeah,
there.
man, it is getting cold. I know you're already, like, in poor health, so you're not really worried that much, but at least get, like, a shawl.
Yeah.
Darcy.
Darcy's just hanging out there.
Yeah. I know she was talking with Dupre there at one point,
Yeah.
but yeah, she's just wandering the gardens.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Rory Callahan, and I'm pleased to see you all here. I'd like to give my thanks, first of all, to you good people for attending this talk of mine, and to the Marquess for inviting me to speak. I'm going to talk to you today about the mythology of Ireland, the generations of mythical figures that were said to walk this land before us, and the story of our forefathers, as legend tells it, and how they secured our place here on this small part of the planet that we call home. It'll help you to understand that there are 4 cycles in Irish mythology. First, there's the mythological cycle. It concerns the most ancient reaches of our mythology, a time when a godlike race, the Tuatha Dé Danann, they shared this land with the Aeshe, or the fair folk, on which my aunt has already spoken to you. Secondly, there is the Ulster cycle, which took place around the birth of Christ. It mostly concerns the warfare of the regional kingdoms that made up what we now know as Ireland. The third cycle is the Fenian cycle, which focuses less on gods and their ilk or even royalty. Concerns itself with the exploits of hunters and bards, especially the Fianna, led by the hero Fiann McCool. And finally, there is the fourth cycle, the cycle of kings. This cycle, as you may guess, tells the story of the kings of Ireland, often with a moral to their story about the qualities that are desirable or undesirable in a king. Even after the first cycle, where they're seen most often, the Tuatha Dé Danann occur in many tales throughout Irish mythology. They're not gods in the Christian sense. They do not have the same level of power, nor are they all-knowing. Rather, they're more akin to the gods found in ancient Greece or Rome. They are understood to have dominion over certain aspects of life, yes, but they were also understood to exist in a form possible for mortals to encounter, and bound by degrees of the practical nature that this implies. Their plans, as we find in these myths, can be waylaid or circumvented by wily heroes. Indeed, many is the god that has died at human hands, or close enough to how we see death for it to be functionally the same in our eyes. Which brings me to the Milesians. The Milesians, our ancestors, at least for those Irish in the room, did not start their story in Ireland, but were a group of people who had travelled the earth for many hundreds of years. They came from Iberia, first led by a man named Each, who met with the three High Kings of Ireland, members of the Tuatha Dé Danann. He also met his end in Ireland, though the myths do not agree as to who or what killed him. Regardless, descendants of his brother's line, the three brothers, Amergin, Eruman, and Eberfin, would later come to Ireland seeking the vengeance for Eoch's death. To do so, their forces travelled to the royal capital of Ireland to confront the kings he held responsible for their uncle's demise. The Milesians and the High Kings negotiated a truce, in which the Milesians would stay 3 days anchored offshore in their fleet. But it was a trick. The Tuatha Dé Danann conjured a storm to wreck their foe's fleet. However, Amergin was a legendary poet and calmed the winds with magical verse. Those ships that outlasted the storms took again to land, and after great wars were waged, the survivors negotiated their peace. When offered half the land, the Milesians agreed, and cunningly took the upper half, relegating the Tuatha Dé Danann to the other world below. The land above was divided by Amergin between his brothers, giving the north to Erin and the south to Eberfin. They became the new High Kings of Ireland, then known in the Irish tongue as Era, in tribute to one of the sovereignty goddesses of old. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope this gives you an understanding of where we've come from, of the kind of people we are. A people who cannot be wiped out, who can overcome any force and the tricks they may use. A people who will not stop until this land is theirs once more.
Oh boy. A bit of Irish nationalism here, maybe?
Yeah.
I should close the mystery of the basement's secrets. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay. The only person I want to talk to in here right now is Coventry, but I'm not sure we have any new topics to broach with him just yet. Okay. So we can either try to find Hunter or Doyle. Hunter we could confront if he's around.
Yeah.
Just beyond the stables. Yep, stables. Or we can get back into the basement. Oh, Harley's checking out the machine now, I think.
I think that's Blake.
Oh, it is Blake. Okay. Okay. I wanted to talk about these subjects. Be difficult, your son's injuries. Not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does? Or does the Blake line end with him? Would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him, if that were an option. Walter, he keeps to himself. He's not best suited to life in a hotel, but our private residence is large enough that he is never forced to face that reality. Would he have been different had the accident not happened? His mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. Okay.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Sure, we'll have a very interesting conversation once we finally talk to Walter.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's like a key to a residence somewhere in the basement. That's like the next big step after this. I feel like breaking into someone's house to talk to their child is probably going to get us in some trouble, so
bit of hot water
some other way. All right.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Find Miss Dean to protect Miss McLeod from harm.
That's about it. This whole event is bad news. The Dean woman is worse. There's nothing I wouldn't do for Ivy, you know. A spell to keep her safe is nothing at all. And it's not like it'll do Miss Dean any harm. I've no interest in that. Not once Ivy is fine and well. But there's only so much I can do. If you're looking into everyone's business, look, you make sure Ivy is safe again and I'll break my charm. You have my word. Just make sure whatever effect is being put on Ivy is lifted, and I'll lift mine on Miss Dean.
Okay.
If Miss Dean has bound Ivy's vision in some way, then she'll have to have put the components for it somewhere. That's how binding works. Same as with my charm and the chimney. I took this key from her one day. She was out horse riding. It looks like it belongs to the manor, but I don't recognize
So
it.
Dean also found the catacombs, it sounds like.
Those catacombs you mentioned.
Oh yeah,
You'll
did
have
talk
better
about
luck
that.
than me, I'd wager.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Get this done real quick.
We go to the ballroom.
Keep an eye out for conversations we can eavesdrop on.
Mm-hmm. It's like just... Oh.
It's Saoirse now.
Yeah.
Miss Murphy.
Joyce must be elsewhere.
Yeah. Maybe in the basement. Maybe she's gonna be the one blocking me off now.
Mm-hmm. There's still a bit of the basement, Jokes.
Yeah, there's still a good amount of rooms. Father Sinet has moved.
He's moved on. Okay.
Maybe you found the way deeper.
Yeah, he found the Aeon. He's gonna free us all.
Yeah. It's up here, I think. Mrs. Last map, Miss Dean's materials should be hidden or into the cell. I think visible to the naked eye, at least. If I feel my way around the wall. Ah.
Yeah, I noticed there's that little brick jutting out there.
This brick. There's something inside. This must be what Mrs. Lau is after. What a place to hide it. Okay. Mrs. Lau, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wanting to see if there was anyone else down here on the map, but in case I just bump into someone and give myself a jump scare. They're not out here anymore. Okay, she's not on the schedule anywhere. It's Victoria. Could be in their room. Might just be in the library.
Yeah. Scare it.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Infinite. Okay. See, the two we're after, though.
Yeah.
Were they in the drawing room? I feel like they would have been on the schedule if they'd been in the drawing room.
I don't think I saw them there.
Yeah.
Guess it could be in their rooms. And...
Yeah. Go see if Hunter has anything else to say. I don't know if... I guess he did sort of point us there. We should at least let him know there's no magic stuff. But I don't know if we can, like, give him the materials.
Yeah.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
I found some documents Miss Dean had on Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau after using the key you gave me for the catacombs. Do you make anything of that?
Knew that Dean woman was trouble. We should bring this to Ivy and Mrs. Lau.
Okay.
Okay.
For all that trouble. I suppose you really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? While that sight of yours is coming back, we'll have both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that seance. I've a bad feeling about that one.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
And there's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day, I hope to repay you.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do
Use
have
that
to
second
talk
sight
to you.
for gambling purposes.
Yes.
Okay.
I better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
Right. So Cloud will turn the Séance under the protection of Mr. Hunter's ward. Wow. So that will turn the Séance, which will be protected by Mr. Hunter's ward. Okay. Mr. Hunter will turn the Séance in the protection of a charm he made. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Take a
should go
big
down
chunk
quite a
out
bit,
here.
yeah.
We still need Doyle, Stinnett, Murphy, Joyce, Dupree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's late. It is getting late, but I might just put my head down in the basement to see
Okay.
what the landscape is like. Don't mind.
Sure.
I do want to see where... Okay, he's not on the map. Actually, I don't know if I can get in by the stable still. The delivery's over. Might have to take one of the other entrances.
Yeah. I think there's one of the tower entrances we haven't tried.
Oh yeah, the east tower, I
tower.
think, because it was like right next to where Hunter and Doyle were.
Mm-hmm.
But Hunter's right there now, so best we don't go in there. I mean, I'm sure he's fond of us now because we helped him out of a jam, but doesn't mean he won't kick us out of the hotel for our own good. Okay. Where's the tower?
This? Oh yeah, this is where we found like the
Yeah.
the people that were locked up.
Mm-hmm. It looks like that's... Oh yeah, that was here, I think.
Yeah.
The sunroom, and then there was the other secret.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, do a quick save in case Amos is waiting on the other side to grab me.
Yes.
Okay, no boxes. No staff. There are still question marks.
Larder.
Okay. Okay, I've passed through the question mark.
Yeah.
Must be. We've got, yeah, the larder,
Boiler
room.
Laundry, okay. East corridors. Kitchen. Okay.
Okay, it's just another way up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Skippy book. This is a guide on household management. It's detailed instructions on cooking, childcare, and cleaning. Oh. Declan's got to learn some stuff.
Yeah.
Cleaning solution. It's open on a recipe for a cleaning solution. Water to the quantity of 1 bucket. Very precise
Okay,
measurement.
this is probably what the thing that the laundry's about.
Yeah, the chemicals. 1 piece of soap broken. This is for its lye. 1 dash of ethanol. That's probably the alcohol we got from Hunter's room. 2 scoops of powdered chlorine are required. Okay. Seems to be everything. Few substances could survive all those chemicals, I'm sure. Okay. Take this with me. We just have a stain he really wants to get out.
Yeah.
The chef's office is closed up. Maybe. It's stuck. More than that, there's something sticky keeping it that way.
Oh.
It smells like treacle. Okay.
So
Oh yeah, I
that's maybe
can't
what
see
the
it.
solution is for.
Yeah, so we must need to,
Well, you can take the bucket.
I do need a bucket. Oh, I think I see what I need in here. There might be a key in that apron.
Oh yeah, I
It's
see.
probably for the women's dorms.
Oh, the chef need that. I see some turnips in there.
I want to carve those turnips.
Perfectly turnips you could turn into jack-o'-lantern.
We have to carve at least one turnip for Halloween.
Yeah, I wonder if there's somewhere in Oregon we can find a big turnip.
Dumbwaiter. Let's just lead up to the dining room.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Remember that this is here for the stealth segment later.
Yes. The latest level in Gloomwood has a dumbwaiter.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I just wonder if I could fill up my bucket here.
In fact, there's 2 dumbwaiters in Gloomwood.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Bridget.
Herbs of some sort. Stews. Cooking equipment. Pots and pans. Okay. Pots. Bottles. Cleaning items we might need.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not. Declan's not picking them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I must need to gather. So I have ethanol, I think, for the cleaning recipe.
Uh-huh.
In the form of the shoot, I should listen. Okay.
We need soap and water.
Yeah. Okay, I can use here. Let's put this to use. Okay.
Lye. Let's see.
Yeah.
And chlorine. Let's see.
Bucket of water. Chlorine. Peroxide, ethanol, drain cleaner. Lye. Okay. Test. There. Okay. I thought I was expecting just to grab something from the table, but I guess had all we needed. It's best I moved. Okay, so that was the last thing we needed in the laundry room.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's rub this. Seems stuck.
All right.
Chef's apron. Seems there's something inside one of the pockets.
You're right.
Key for the women's dormitory. Like everything. Maybe it's best I move on, not push my luck. Okay.
All right.
Just pushing my luck there. A little bit. Okay. So we had like a boiler room and a larder.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's locked and hasn't been opened in a while.
Oh.
Check, there's nothing I need. Okay, they're saving the boiler room for DLC.
Yeah. The boiler room DLC.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, larder also. Okay, so
Boiler and larder DLC.
it's the only thing left. Can't hear anything.
All
Doesn't seem
right.
like anyone's in the others. What if Evelyn Dean is just here?
Yes.
Forced Bible study from
Yes.
Mrs. Joyce.
This looks a little nicer than the
Yeah.
before. They get like nice wooden partitions.
Okay, here's...
This definitely looks like Joy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at her shoes, because
Yep.
we're feet fiends.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, why does she have this box?
Oh, yeah.
Of Caitlin's husband. On the back it says Colm Joyce, 1842 to 1892.
Okay.
So I just passing a few years ago, she still keeps his photo by. Okay, so she's probably mourning.
Morning, yeah.
Page. The remains of a torn page with various notes on it. The main one reads, I know Miss Dean didn't leave, but where did she go? Something needs to be done to make sure she's okay. It also has, why can't I remember, and have to protect that poor lass written on it too. Spiral sigil is also here with leave me alone written beside it. Okay. There's those symbols.
Mm-hmm.
It's under there, or suitcase, but I can't get to it. Death certificate rings. Death certificate of a Colm Joyce, Mrs. Joyce's late husband, perhaps? Old wedding rings. Each is engraved with a little number, perhaps from milestone anniversaries. Okay. Interesting she doesn't have one of the St. Bridges.
Yeah,
crosses
you'd
in here.
think there'd be a
Yeah.
St. Bridges cross there.
Okay. So one is this like 4-point star,
Yeah.
and 2 is that 3 point. And 4 is this sort of, or 3 is this sort of curve.
Yeah, it's like the
One.
first one, but it's curved.
Yeah. And then 5 is the 3 inner
Yeah.
connecting circles.
Okay,
Also
so I guess we
5,
don't
I
have
think.
one for 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's one we haven't seen yet in
Yeah.
here.
Unless if there's 6 buttons there and they're all unique, we can
Yeah.
just eliminate it.
Yeah. Oops. No, there's just 5.
There's 5. Okay, so one of them repeats then.
So it's this, then
I think the leftmost one.
that one, and this one. And this is 5, and this is
That's
6.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
sure. Let's look around. Oh, letter. Incomplete letter. Cousin, thank you for sending me these newspaper articles. You have no idea how useful they've proven to be.
Oh. It's a newspaper.
There's a newspaper down there, but I can't get to it.
Yeah. Trash you.
Yeah. He's so judgmental about people's reading habit.
Yeah.
And there's this guy.
Yep. We seem unoccupied.
Yeah. Well,
It has to be Search's, though.
yeah, Saoirse's gotta be somewhere here. That was Saoirse. There was a dressing
This one has a
screen.
mattress.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Towels and clothes. Is there a scrap? Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
It's double that.
Yeah. Baby money, I think reads remember. Baby rattle. Okay. Letter. Office Saoirse letter signed by Mr. Varley. Okay. Oh, I have a hypothesis for her now.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh my. You can read but not write. Goal is to learn. Talk with. Maybe not Foxina. I think now that Miss Dean can't help us the last thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Father Sinna seems to be the only other option. Not cook. Why does it keep changing these? I must be clicking awkwardly. Learn about her child. What happened here?
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Please don't confront her. She looks like she could barely take it. Okay, let's get in here.
Yeah.
All right, so this one, this one twice. That.
Click.
Purse. Purse has ED monogrammed on it. There's quite a significant amount of money in here. What other secrets does
No,
this
there's a
trunk hold?
newspaper.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
I recognize this
That's the
handsome
face
guy.
you recognize, yeah.
That's me.
And
Where
there's-
does Mrs. Joyce have this?
Yeah.
Is that about the fire?
Yeah.
Recognize that building. That fire. This is reporting on the Sheriff Street fire. My last job as station officer. The tenements were overcrowded and under-maintained. The landlord, one Rupert Dean, was living in London and willfully ignorant of their status.
We knew he had some sort of connection with Dean's father.
Yeah.
Once the fire took, it spread rapidly. Fire teams were deployed swiftly, but they could do little to fight back the flames. The fire was eventually stopped by the reliable Irish rain, but not before 23 lives were lost, including 2 firemen.
Now check this.
A newspaper from back home. What is this doing all the way over here? It's dated the 5th of March, 1897. That's around the time of Officer Ward, whose brother Eamon was one of the lost men, retired soon thereafter and turned his attentions to investigating living spaces for safety conditions. He challenged many proprietors in the courts to improve conditions, including Rupert Dean, the owner of the initial tenement in which Eamon Ward died. After leading a number of investigations on this front, he has gained a reputation as a working man's champion.
Okay.
Someone here was looking into me. But why? The missing money. Did someone on the staff hire me to find Miss Dean?
Oh, okay. We never did know who hired us.
That'd be myself, Mr. Ward.
There she is.
Mrs. Joyce.
I was starting to worry you wouldn't figure it out, Detective. Now come out of there, would you?
You're the one who hired me.
I'm glad my faith in you wasn't misplaced, sir. Mantovani and her wretched Séance were bound to get someone hurt sooner or later. Without the means to look into what happened to the girl myself, there's not much I can do. But it's not right, sir, for no one to do anything at all. I can't do much myself, you know, but I can get the staff to help you. They're a bit strange in their own ways, but none of them would do a thing like this. Come with me, sir. We'll talk
Seamus
to them.
might, but
Maybe Seamus.
well, not like this, but
Yeah.
something like Gnostic.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew he would find out. He's not just anybody, you know. They write about him in the papers.
Might have told us earlier you'd have someone poking around here.
Well, it's done now. And it's better that we have someone to look for the Dean girl. It's always been eerie around here. I don't like the idea of someone lost about the place.
Quite right. Which is why I have us Mr. Ward here. Someone at this event must be responsible for whatever's happened to Miss Dean. So we'd all best be helpful to him.
Look,
I gave you so much money.
last night another guess was taken. I gave chase through some catacombs, but I lost him in the hedge maze. Mr. O'Finn's kidnapper is likely the same person responsible for Miss Dean's disappearance. They must have a good knowledge of the house and its grounds. So who else other than yourselves would know the grounds that well?
There can't be many. Only the Marquess and the young master know the place. But the master likes to keep to himself.
We haven't seen him for a long time.
He doesn't leave his room. Not after the accident.
And there is nobody else.
Okay. Now they are not aware that they are speaking as one on this subject.
I see.
Okay.
Mind. Like all of the working class.
Yes.
The matter is, sir, and I won't say anything much about it, as I don't want to speak ill of the Marquess or the Master. But you ought to go and take a look around the private residence.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be where I'd start. You won't be able to get in without the proper key, though. And the Marquess has the only copy. He intends to hand it to me before the silent dinner so I can bring the young master his meal. Once I've done that,
Okay.
I'll pass it to you.
Oh man, that's pretty late
Yeah,
though.
it's pretty late, yeah.
Silent dinner at 8 p.m. That's where I'll get it to you. You'll need to act fast to be done by the séance at 9.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I will.
Well, that's definitely a late game thing.
Yeah. So I guess we spend the next 4 hours just wrapping up
Yeah.
mysteries. Oh, we have a hypothesis for Seamus now.
Oh.
But I feel like this is probably a good place to take a break
yeah.
for the night.
All right. That sounds good.
Yeah. Oh man. Stuff's really cracking off now.
Yeah, getting really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. real big revelations.
Yeah.
Okay. Excited. We're getting into the, I don't know, end game, but final acts.
Yeah, we need some mysteries to wrap up. We need to finally finish Dupre's stuff.
Yeah, hopefully we're close on that.
Yeah, well, I still think we need to talk to Joyce about that.
Yeah, there must be something there. Something I haven't triggered yet with him.
But yeah, we'll get back to this next week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do more Escape Academy on Friday and more May Not on Monday.
Yes.
All right.
We'll see you Friday.